Cool. So, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know, I do not work for Binance. I'm not employed at Binance. I don't even know them. They don't know me. So I'm not a financial advisor. So I am Longarosha. So the first thing that you need to do, because we use Binance a lot in the team, so you will go to the little me over here. So here on the little me, your account must be verified, which is beautiful. And also, um, it has to be secured as well. So security, let's go maybe to settings. Let's go to settings. Maybe that's where we're gonna find security around settings. Or let me just check. Let me just scroll down. So on your notes, you're just gonna write down where I'm going because on your app, it'll look differently from my screen. It'll look totally different from my screen. So I'm gonna come here and I will go to, let's come here and see. Oh, yeah, account. There's account here. So let's come here. Maybe it is here. Yes. So it's under account. So under account, you'll find security. So we will go to security. So under security, this is what you're going to find. So you will find what we call passkeys, biometrics. So passkeys, biometrics, they talk about your facial passkeys to open your Binance using your face, to do transaction using your face, and also sometimes you use a PIN, maybe 4 numbers. Sometimes you will use a pattern and so forth and so forth. So this is where you need to manage your security. So basically you make sure that your phone is connected. Why do you make sure that your phone is connected? The reason for that is you have to be in a position whereby when your phone is connected, once you need to recover your account, you can use your phone to recover your account, your phone number. Your phone number is connected. So you can use your phone number to recover your account. Make sure that your email address is connected as well, because you can use your account also to do what? To recover. You can use your email address to recover your account. So Google Authenticator as well. If you are not a person that is careless, you can make sure that your Google Authenticator is connected for you to be secure then, and obviously recover your account using that. So you can manage this as well. By managing this, it means that maybe you in a position whereby you want to change your email address, you can change your email address from here. Obviously, your account will be suspended for quite a few days and so forth. So you can change your number as well from here as well. So in that space, so that will happen like that. If maybe my voice is giving you difficulties, please let me know in time, so that I can just check my internet and like that. So so let's try that. So let's try that. So basically, this is the space where you deal with security. That is under Little Media. So from your phone, it's gonna be top left corner. You're gonna go home, bottom left corner, and you press on the Binance logo, top left corner. You'll find this information. It's under account, and that's where you'll find a lot of these things. So under account, somewhere there. So let's come back here and make sure obviously that we've got everything under control here. So now we're gonna go now to, I think, assets. So we're gonna go to assets. So we're gonna go to assets. So we're gonna leave account and go to assets. So bear with me. Your screen will be completely different from mine. But obviously this is how it is. This is how it is. This is how it is. So we're gonna go under assets. So under assets, this is where you will find overview. Overview is almost everything. Almost everything that is there, you're gonna find. Most of the time, your funds are gonna be on spot. That's where you're gonna find your funds on spot. So, so this is overview. This is where you'll find your cryptos. This is where you'll find all of those things. like that. So this is where you'll find all of those things. My internet seems to be slow. Let me just check this quickly. Just give me a second. So if you have a question, um, please don't, please share on the chat if you have a question. Cool. So yeah, if you have a question, please let's follow it like that, and let's see from there. So I'm just trying to ask so that they can assist me with the internet on the other side. So overview, this is where you'll find your coins, different coins that you have. If you have more money, you can come here and you can maybe you can ask, then we can share some coins that you need to purchase long term. Don't rush them, and then you can do that. So you can exchange like that. So and also if you come here on overview, there's a lot of things that you can do here. You can also earn from Binance as well because you can come here, look at this. So you go to earn. Usually it's gonna be just around your screen there. So you can just have, it's more like staking. It's more like staking. That's what they have as well. It's more like staking. So you can do all of those things that are here around here. So you can, and you can have assets here that you put them, maybe 30 days profit, BTC, and so forth and so forth. So there are things that you can do here also without being jealous, just for you doing whatever that you wish to do on your Binance account. So let's come here to now deposit, withdraw, transfer, and how do you deposit? So let's get to here. So when you go to deposit, you will see it gives you an option for you to deposit ZAR, also an option to buy with ZAR, also to deposit crypto. So when you deposit crypto, you must have an address from outside. So you must have an address from outside whereby you'll come here. This is where we're depositing crypto. You'll come here and this is where you will obviously um, choose which coin you want to deposit. Let's say USDT, this is the coin that I want to deposit, and which network. And this is where you want to choose a network, maybe TRC20 here. You can see this is Tron TRC20. This is BSC. This is Binance Smart Chain or Binance Network. So you go for TRC20 maybe. So you can see here, this is what you have. If you look at it here, you have your address. This is the address over here, as you can see. And you can copy this address here or you can scan it here. So how do you scan it? Use a different device to scan it, or you can just copy it and send it to where you need to receive the funds from. So you send it to the person, you send it to QM, you put it on QM as a wallet, you put it at any platform that you are part of, or you to the person that is doing the transaction. Then once the transaction is successful, you will receive your funds via this address on your USDT. So that's how it's going to be, and that's how it works. So if maybe now you're a person that you want to send funds, so let's go and maybe make a different demonstration. So let's say now you are a person that says, you know what, right now, I want to be in a position now whereby I am now. So this is where you receive funds. So you get your deposit address, you send it. That's how you're gonna receive funds. So if you are in a position whereby you wanna maybe send funds out, so this is where you will get an address from that individual. So you get an address from that person now you go to withdraw now. So you are withdrawing now. So you go to withdraw. So you are withdrawing cryptocurrency. So you're going to withdraw because you have the funds you want to withdraw. So obviously here you choose which you so USDT, that's the coin we are using, and you are withdrawing funds. So let's say maybe USDT here. See if it appears. This is the funds that this is USDT. Yes, thank you. And here we paste the address for USDT. If you can have it saved as well, so you can have a number of people here. As you can see, you can have a number of people here, so you can save your address as well around here. So you can save it. Let me not do that. Let me just come back here. So you can save your address if you wish to. You can paste it here as well. So basically, you can just name it whatever the platform, whatever the case might be. And here you can choose if they use TRC20, you choose TRC20, whatever network that they are using, you will use the same network. So from there, what you do is you're going to send the funds. So you say you want to send $50 here, it will charge you. Maybe you can just say $51 and then it will go like that. It's fine. So if you say $51, maybe the person will receive $50 and so forth. Or you can just say $52. It's up to you, basically. So make sure that whenever you do a transaction, don't send exactly. Send if you say if you need to send 50, just send 51. If you want to send 100, just send 101, and so forth and so forth. I think it should be fine in terms of you taking care the fees for going out, for sending out. There are many fees that happens here. I will explain as we meet up with those fees. So let's say now you're in a position that you want to buy with some. It's been a while since I used this one. So, but let's check it. Since it's here, I think it is usable. Usually you'll use your card here, I think. So this is where you want to buy a coin using a ZAR. So I don't know if all of a sudden my internet is a little bit slow. If it's a little bit shaky on your side, please write on the chat. Feel free to write on the chat. But if I'm loud and clear, you can type 555 if I'm loud and clear. So it says buy crypto and start earning instantly. Okay, let's see how how it allows us to do that. Do we say okay? Does it allow us? Cool, it allows us to say okay. So we are saying here we want to buy crypto, maybe for let's say 10,000. I don't know if that's an amount. It was just here, so I don't have to change. You can change the amount as well if you wish to. So you can change it to 20,000 if you wish to. It's up to you. Basically, it's up to you. You can change the amount to whatever that you wish to do. Yeah, you can do that. So let's say here you go for this one and you say method, there is bank transfer, there is peer-to-peer. Let's go to here and see if we can choose a different method on this part. So you see here, you can maybe choose, let's say you can choose FNB wallet. You can say deposit ZAR. Last use it was deposit ZAR. So it's no longer here the option of buying with maybe what you call buying with a card. So here it says bank transfer or pay to peer. Let's try it. We can't fail. So don't be afraid to go around your app and try things. Don't be afraid. So we're trying this. It's been a while since I used it. So we're just trying to see, okay, it's gonna take us to peer to peer. So let's leave it to P2P. Let's leave that one. So let's go to deposit, the one that we are gunning for. So if you go to deposit, now this is the recommended one. So you are depositing what is ZAR. So if you go to deposit, this is what will happen. And now it will allow you to put in the amount. So if you are using, if you are using ABSA, you can just put your money on ABSA and then you deposit, they'll charge you the fees and you continue like that. So you can use ABSA like that. It's connected to your bank. So we can start with that. Maybe let's start with this one. Say you have Absa, you just go. Most of us, you remember, back in the days, if you're in QM, one used to say, okay, since QM is using Absa, so therefore I must open an Absa account. If you did, then good shot because now you're going to use your apps account now. You can use the apps account to transact. Capitec, there is a bittersweet relationship. I don't know what it is. I don't work for Binance. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not there. If it's there, it doesn't last even a month or 2 months. And it disappear for 2 years, 1 year, 6 months, and it comes back and the same issue happens again. So I don't know. So you choose what funds you wanna purchase with, and this is what we're using. So it charges you, tells you how much it's gonna charge you, and then obviously it says continue like that. So now once it says continue, then it's connecting with your bank. So Binance is connecting with your bank here. So you allow it and say, okay, connect with my bank. So once you say continue, therefore you will get a notification from your phone where it says allow Binance to take some funds. Then you go to your app, you say approve. Once you have approved, the funds are out. So once the funds are out, here it's going to say it's finished and it will show you assets. Then you just go to assets from there. So once you go to assets, it simply means that now you're going to see the funds in ZAR. So now you are going to a position whereby this is what I've deposited, and basically where are the funds that I've deposited. So you shall be able to see that under what? Under assets. So it will take you straight to the ZAR assets. You're not going to search for it as I'm doing now. So it's going to take you straight to that. So you won't have to search for it. It will take you straight to ZAR, and from ZAR, you do what you need to do. So here, I'm just going to say, for argument's sake, I'm just going to say ZAR, and it was here, but it disappeared. I don't know how it disappeared. It disappeared too. Let's say USDT to ZAR. No, that's not what I want. So that's fine. I'm going to leave this here, and I'm going to come. Let's go and find it. Let's go and find it now. Asset history and that, blah, blah, blah. On spot, let's go to spot. So we're trying to find it here now because it is somewhere. It is somewhere. So what are we looking here for? Here we're looking for your ZAR transaction. That's your deposit, by the way. So remember, once on the same screen, when you have done the deposit, it will show you an option to say assets. Once it shows you assets, you go straight to assets. So you go straight to assets. So it will take you straight to the ZAR assets. So you won't have to search for it, by the way. So let me try something here. Just give me a second. I just want to see something here. Because I see on ZAR it says we don't have anything. So let's see why we don't have anything. Maybe we can just do it
Check deposit
quickly.
history, my leader. History deposit, I
Oh,
can
okay.
see
No, I'll do so.
21,500.
Oh, yeah, sure, sure. I see this one. When was this? I see this one was somewhere on this day. Okay, cool. Thank you, my leader. Let's do this. Where we are, let's say deposit from here. Let's say deposit. Um, thank you, my leader. Thank you, my leader. Thank you, my leadership. That is leadership Rachel, by the way, our new consultant. If we can say our new merchant consultant, if we can just say some emojis there on the chat, maybe your fire emojis, the love emojis, that would be great. That would be great. So basically, we'll come back to this one. Yeah, instant one. We'll come back. We're still dealing with this one. So we're gonna go to Absa here, and say, let's say for argument's sake, let's say 600 Rand. Let's say 600 Rand, and let's say continue. and then it connects with Absa here, and I say connect with Absa. Maybe you might not see it here, I don't know, but I've got a notification from my bank on my phone. So I've already pressed the notification. Wait for it. It says I must accept. So I accept because I know it's me. So if you know it's not you, don't accept it. So I've accepted it. I'll wait. You will see. It will pick up here, as you can see. So it's rolling over. So it tells you here automatically, because I'm using a lot of obviously securities and all of that. So it tells me Binance have already sent that money is coming out from my account, and all of this is happening at once. So I go to assets immediately. So I get this obviously. So let's leave it there. And then I go to assets. So the money is already in my Binance account, by the way. So once I go to assets, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to convert. So you can either trade it or convert it. It's up to you. It's up to you. So you can either trade it or convert it. So basically, this is what we have here. And so this is the amount I have. So I can trade this amount to back to USDT, or I can convert it. So two options that I have on this. So obviously when you go to transfer, that's another option over there. But let's go to this part here now where we say, let's go to convert. So you can go to trade, or you can just obviously go to convert. So let's press convert for now and give it, so it tells you instant price and all of those things. So on convert, now remember what I'm doing here, start trading. No, that's not my aim. So I'm gonna move my screen a little bit like this. So yeah, it tells you the movement and all of those things, but we're not there. So remember here, we are looking for ZAR. So we are looking for ZAR. So we're just gonna press here on and just go for ZAR. And then we're going to switch these arrows here because we want ZAR to be on top and we want USDT to be at the bottom. As you can see, we've got USDT here, and there are some charges as well, not a lot, but they are there. And then we go to preview, we go to convert, and system failed, execute and stuff expired. Okay, that's fine. Not to stress, let's do it again. So let's say earlier, and then preview. You just need to be a little bit fast. So I just need to be a little bit fast. So there we go. It has been converted, and I can now go to my USDT assets and check. So that's what I can do. But now I can go back to wallet as it says. So go back to wallet so that I can see my USDT there. So if I have an address from you and I need to send these funds to you, so basically I'm just going to go to withdraw. So whether you're withdrawing to QM, whether you're withdrawing to your friends, to your wife, let that be your choice. And let me just say, hide these assets so that I can see this. So we've got USDT here. If you can't find it, you can go under assets, you will find it. So we've opened USDT there, and we say withdraw now. So we want to withdraw. So as we're withdrawing, we're gonna find the coin we're withdrawing here. If we went straight to USDT, we were not going to search for it, but I went to withdraw there at the top. So I put the address that I got from maybe Leadership Racial or maybe whoever. I'm sending this person funds, and this person sent me an address and a network. So if it's CRC20, it's CRC20. If it's BSC, it's BSC. There are many networks, as you can see here, many networks. So that are there. But Binance will also tell you unmatch, 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 unmatch. Focus on the right-hand side. Unmatch, unmatch, unmatch. You see, it says unmatch, and of course, it leaves now these two. But I know for a fact that it's a TRC20, so I go for TRC20. So if here I decided to go for Solana, I'll be making a mistake because you might not receive the funds. So if here I decide to go for the unmatched, so it doesn't allow me. So they help you with security, but you need to help yourself to pay attention. It's very important. So I send whatever, maybe I say all, and then I send to the person. So I send the funds. So and then I say withdraw. So basically from here, it will need, obviously it tells me this is zero fee. If I may ask why it says zero fee here, if maybe you know why it says zero fee here, you may tell me on the chat. So it needs my security here. So therefore, now I can obviously, once I tap on my security say here, the money is gone. The money is gone. So I'm going to say cancel and cancel, and we go back. So we've dealt with deposit, but let's go back to deposit now. Deposits are now which bank you can attach now, because here you can still deposits are using Capitec. You can still deposit ZAR using any other bank that you didn't see beside Absa here. I don't know if it will allow me. So you're going to go here as well. But here it's going to say, is it here? Let me see. Is it here? Let me think. Let me not make a mistake. Or not this one, not this option. I'll tell you about that. It's on withdrawal. It's on withdrawal, not here. So you're going to go for instant. Yeah. You link your account. So we say next here. So basically it gives us the next screen. So this is the next screen. So it tells you my FNB account is attached here. Let me just do this quickly. So my FNB account is attached here. So for you, obviously, what you need to do, maybe you need to come here and attach yours. Let me see if I'm looking for some options here. Let's see if I can find it. If this is going to be much quicker. There we go. It, or you can add a new one. So let's say add a new one there. Let's go to add and confirm. I don't know if I go to add, it will allow me or it will do what. So I'm going for add. So these are the banks that gives me. If you have Time Bank, you can go for it. You have Standard Bank, you can go for it. Others are struggling with Time Bank. I don't know why. So others are winning. I don't know why. So Standard Bank, Nedbank, Investec, and also FNB there, you can choose the bank that you want to use. So obviously, when you say I don't use this bank, it won't allow you. It won't allow you. So it will obviously go back. So let's cancel it. So you can choose the bank what you want to use. Make sure that you've got all the login details, a username and password. So make sure that you've got that sorted. Now, let's say you want to withdraw. You have funds now. Here's another thing. Let me just check the time. So let's say you've got funds now on Binance. You have funds were deposited on Binance. But now you want to withdraw these funds, but you can't find these funds. You can't find these funds. So I'm using a laptop now. Bear with me, I'm just used to a laptop, a device. So you've got these funds on overview. It says you have money, but you can't locate it. You don't know where is this money. You have no idea, but on the balance, it says that you have money. When you look at it on the other side, let me just check on the charts. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, leaders there. So when you look at it, yeah, it says you have money, but when you check here, you don't have it. So you don't have it. So at the top here, it tells you that you have it, but here you can see that you don't have it. But maybe here, let's get a red one. Maybe here, it tells you that you have this money, but there will be a little box here that says unavailable. It will say unavailable here. It will tell you the amount of money, maybe $600 here, but this $600 here is not available. So the question is, what then do you do? So what you do is, the first thing that you do, you can close your Binance account. Don't close the window. Don't log out, close the window. You need to be a person that is low. So close the window, minimize, take it out of your screen. Go back afresh to the app. Press on the app. Open the app. Once the app is open, there's going to be a little box that says you have unclaimed assets. Just go and claim those assets. So it's either you don't say cancel on that box. It's the easiest part that you can use. Because if you say cancel on this box, you have to come back to the app now to search for the funds. So you might search for the funds. Sometimes you can give up. Sometimes you can find the funds, but the funds are in your account. I don't know why they have that. It does make a lot of people panic, but it's there, so we can't control them. So what you're gonna do from there, you're gonna go to deposit history. So you will go to deposit history, and with the hope that you're gonna find the funds. So you go to deposit history, that is crypto. So you go to crypto in terms of deposit history. And on the top right corner of your screen, there will be a little thingy there. You will find the funds there. The funds are going to be there. The funds are going to be there. So therefore, here it says, you see here, it says complete. So this is where you're going to find where it says here, maybe unclaim. I'm not sure that's the language, or maybe it will say needs information or provide information, and then you go to that one. It tells you the amount, you know how much is the amount, you go to the one that says either unclaim or provide information. You go there. You provide information and it should be sorted. Sometimes when you provide the information, the first screen you're going to say next. The second screen, you're just going to go and declare terms and condition on the square, and then you go submit. You've just claimed the funds, just like that, sorted. In the next 2 seconds, it's in your account, sorted, or 5 seconds, it's in your account, sorted. So that's how you're going to do it. And now your funds, you want to withdraw the funds, to need to find what we call, I'll tell you now. So you need to find sell to ZAR. Sell to ZAR, I think. That's what we need to find. Sell to ZAR. Where we're going to find it, we can find it on more, but here we've got almost everything, a bit of everything. So what you're going to do here, we're going to find it, but we're just going to go to the coin. So here, let's go to the coin, because this is a different window setting. So this is a different window setting. This is basically what you call it, a laptop window. So it's not a cell phone window per se. So we're gonna find the coin itself. So we're gonna have more options on the coin now. So we're gonna find the coin. This is still a little bit slow. Let me just check here. So there we go. So which coin we're looking for? Let's say hide assets here. So we're looking for this coin. So as we're looking for this coin, and we're gonna go to options here. You see, but on the cell phone, it's not gonna be that hard. So on the cell phone, you will know. You will find more, and you go to sell to ZAR. So we go to sell here. So we are selling now our USDT, and we're selling this USDT to ZAR. So let's wait for it. We are selling it to ZAR. So if you have questions, please feel free to ask. We will obviously deal with other. Let's go for search here. It's loading to ZAR. So we are selling this to ZAR with the hope to withdraw it. Okay. So we're gonna say more, but you can choose which one. You don't have to go for more. You can choose if you want to, whatever that you go for. So it will be your choice how much you want to sell for and all of those things. So you're selling it to ZAR. So you're selling this to ZAR. So now we are withdrawing your funds. So you're selling this, it will charge you. So it will charge you. As I'm doing this, obviously it does charge me whatever that charges me, but this is a training course. So it tells me this is what I will receive, this is what they will take. It says fee 0, so they won't take any fee. That's why they're telling me, I don't know. So they're processing that for me, that I'm exchanging or I'm selling. This is what I'm doing. This is what I wish to do. And I'm taking this to my bank now. So this is me taking this to my bank. So next time we will obviously, this takes more than, so now I've got it in ZAR, it's sorted. So now since I have this in ZAR, I want to withdraw this. I don't want to sell for the purpose of just selling. I want to withdraw it. I want to withdraw it to my bank account. So now this is where you can have two options. You can have an instant option. You can have 1 to 3 days option. So let's start with the bottom option. So you can use this option, 1 to 3 days option. So you can use this option. Let's go to this option. So on this option, you're gonna put your banking details in terms of which bank you wanna use and all of those things. So you want to have your funds there. There's your funds. You say bank transfer, bank account here. Let's say, do I want to change it? Let's say change account for argument's sake, because the account is already there. So let's say change account. So obviously here, account needs to be in your name. So you can put the details here. So you can put your bank name here if you want. Absa. Let's see if it gives me more options here. Okay, where is it? Where is it? So you've got current saving. So where's the bank? So yeah, or you can search. You can say here Capitec if you want. So you have Capitec. You can say Discovery. I've got Discovery. You can Time Bank maybe. Time Bank, does it appear? Your Time Bank Limited is there, it appears. What else you can go for? You can go for any bank that you want here, you can go even find it. If you're doing it in the morning, during the afternoon, you should be able to receive the funds, but it's 1 to 3 days and this option. So therefore you can use this option as well. You put in the banking details there. If it's Absa, it's Absa. I'm just making an example. You say, okay, there's Absa there. We've already chosen Absa. So we say account number, you put the account number there. It's a saving account or check account. You decide what account it is. And then once you're happy, you confirm you're done, you're sorted. But if maybe you want the funds to be instant, to receive the funds right away, then that's the other option. It's not this option. It's the other option. So what is the other option? It is obviously, let's go back now. It doesn't allow us to go back. What happened? So it's just, we just on this screen. So let's go back to withdraw. Let's go back to withdraw. Let's go back to withdraw for argument's sake. So we're going to choose the instant one. So we're going to choose the instant one. So instant withdrawal. So this is the one. And then obviously you need to have here, obviously your login details. So if your account is not linked here, obviously you're gonna have an option where it says add account or link account. So you can choose that option. So this is me choosing this option. Maybe I'm adding. So when I'm adding, so it will take me to this choice screen, and I choose the account that I want to use for withdrawal purposes. So if I have the login details for the account, it should be fine and sorted like that. Because of time, we just went, we maneuvered these two. But if you want to learn more, you can learn. I'm currently doing some blockchain studies. So if you want to learn, this information is not, some of these informations are free. So you can go to your app, go to more, you'll find Binance Academy there. You'll definitely learn a lot from there. So yeah.